To the Triple D Podcast. I'm Dave.
I'm Duncan.
And I'm Danny.
And today's episode is anything with a motor. Cars, bikes, you name it. But first, how's your guys' week?
Duncan, it sounded like you had some shit to go over. You start us off.
I mean, I can't exactly delve too far into the details of it.
Just do it.
Yeah, this whole week has not been. No, this week has not been great to say the least.
What are you, pregnant?
Ooh.
No, that'd be impressive. Pregnant? I would be impressed.
I would tell you to sell the baby.
No,
for legal reasons.
Long story short, and for like any truckers or anything else out there like that, I'm sure that they'd be able to understand as well, is we have been dealing with ROC terribly all freaking week, which is basically our trailer and truck driver communication network, essentially. It's not even anything that we deal with, it's just the third party direct link to these trailer pickups. Well, yeah, apparently they say that, we have no risk at all for any of our stuff that's happening. But that's just because they see the total number of trailers in our yard, not, the issues with them. So when 85% of your trailers are unusable because they've been yellow tagged, which basically means there's something wrong with it. It can't go on the road. The light bulb above the license plate is out. It's missing a mud flap. It's got a nail in its tire. Anything and everything that could or would be wrong with the trailer, they have to mark it and flag it and say, yeah, you can't use this. So the company, ROC, that we go through basically says, yeah, you have plenty of trailers. You're at no risk. There's no issues. The second we come in today, we literally have no usable trailers on our door at all. None. So we've been struggling all week with trying to put in emergency requests and getting more trailers, and it's just been a disaster.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Today is my 5th day in a row.
Okay.
They did call overtime again this week.
What about, you going in tomorrow?
No, I go in Thursday and Friday.
You guys are so lucky.
I specifically made sure, well, even then I still have to get up early because I got some other stuff to do. But no, I specifically made sure that I wasn't working tomorrow because I have a D&D session tomorrow.
Oh, sick invite.
Yes, come drive 7 hours to play one game.
There's a thing called Discord.
Set up a laptop. I did it on Discord for years.
He did.
True.
He did.
But if you have the option to do it in person, obviously we're going to do it.
It's 100% better.
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
The weird trying to figure out when you're supposed to speak when you're the only one with the computer.
Okay, so the littlest brother, right? Timothy? We all love chaos. We all love it.
Setting things on fire, yes.
Different kind of chaos. However,
when you're seduction?
When your party is only level 3, and you're almost certain that this druid that you're chasing is at least level 15. Maybe don't stab them in the leg.
Or make sure it's a definitive blow.
Yeah.
Well, no. Okay, so here's the problem that delves into all that, right? Is they were wild shaped and we didn't know that. So we had a couple of little spider companions that our druid had managed to beast tame. And we were like, we were in this dungeon and we explored everything. So we kept going in circles trying to see if we missed any rooms or anything. We're like, well, no, we're not missing anything. But when we killed all the spiders in this room, the lights lit up. So without, checking or thinking about anything, we're like, all right, let's just kill the rest of the spider companions we have. Well, one of them was him. So we accidentally injured him. It wasn't a big deal. Obviously, he's level 15 or so. So, he's not seriously hurt, but he comes out of wild shape. And, our gnome rogue thief decides the best course of action, because he's injured, is to try and stab him again. Yeah, he didn't roll very well for that. So he just kind of dodged it and looked at him like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And what's your character?
Me? I'm a ranger.
I thought he was about to tell us he's a gnome.
No. I went basic, but there's a reason I went basic for it. So I'm a human ranger that can speak Orcish.
Okay.
There's a lot more that goes into that. We're not getting into that right now. But yeah. His bright idea was to try and keep stabbing until he was successful, and he was successful. He stabbed him. He did like 2 points of damage. He was just like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be an ally of ours, at least I think. Like he's in connection with the other guy that we're supposed to actually be chasing, but we didn't chase him down because he was pissed drunk at the tavern. So that was the highlight of my week last week, which was an amazing Wednesday, fantastic session, or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. Either way, that was an amazing highlight. This week and work has been utter garbage and bullshit.
I don't recommend that.
No.
What about you, Danny?
Work sucks. Always sucks. Except today was utter garbage. The guy who's delivering the milk, terrible human being. I
hope it wasn't your dad.
I could.
Damn. Just fucking sideswipe.
Might as well be at this point.
Oh my god.
Dude.
No, like, other than that, like, work, for some reason they keep scheduling me either alone, or they'll schedule me with the person who always calls out.
Okay.
So I work alone anyways. And then they'll be like, oh, we'll bring someone over to help you through the day. It'll be fine. No one shows up until the next shift shows up. And then suddenly there's like 10 people in the area and they're all telling me what to do, even though I was alone for the last 7 hours.
Oh.
Yeah. So other than that, work's been pretty good. Got good news coming, hopefully.
Yeah.
Not saying anything until, it's official, but...
Work-wise?
No, not work-wise.
You're pregnant.
Not saying anything until it's official. Until the stick reads pluses.
All right, then.
You better lock that in.
Stupid face.
You mean my everyday face? Yeah.
Whoa. Babe, until the stick is peed on, we're okay.
What?
Did you not see the chat?
Oh, she doesn't know. That's more concerning when she doesn't know.
We're concerning when it's me who has to peel the stick to know.
Wait, what chat are we talking about? What did I miss all of a sudden?
YouTube.
Oh, Sally's face.
What are you, Dave? How's your week, man?
Oh God, work's been crazy. Tomorrow is the last day of school until spring break, so I get a week and a half off from the Okay, we're not talking about books today, Allie. We're talking about our week and what we're doing. Okay.
I mean, I guess I could have brought that up.
All right.
Officially, I've started reading a novel.
Is it smut?
No.
Good.
It's Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Okay.
I have heard fantastic things about that.
Yeah, one of the podcasts I listened to, Distractable, all three, Mark, Bob, and Wade, have read it, and they're high praising it. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'll try reading a novel. So far, I made it chapter 8.
Okay.
The plan originally was to read a chapter a day, but
and then you got hooked because it's good.
And then I started reading. I was like, well, now I don't want to stop. It's been, I think, 4 days.
Now you're intelligent.
Yeah, my mind no longer smooth. I've got wrinklage.
Heck yeah.
Nice. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man. It's only 8 chapters, so it's gone down. It has a chance to lose me.
You reading?
So here's what
one wrinkle. Alex said one wrinkle.
It's 8 chapters. It's at least 8 wrinkles.
So what your project after these books? You're gonna animate the movie.
Here's the issue. There are 7 books in total.
All right, you're gonna do one movie per book.
Honestly, from I was looking it up. There's works in it to make a series out of it. They have a like a manual coming out for it.
Oh, no
Got a
kidding,
couple
yeah.
things. Yeah. So like, originally I was like, I'm just gonna read the manual when it comes out, but I looked it up. It's on Webtoons, but it's only got 30 chapters.
It's okay.
But from the way it looks, it only goes up to I think like the end of part 1 of the first book. The first book has 2 parts in it, so
Yeah, we will milk
I was
it like
like, you know
J.K.
what?
Rowling.
I'm just gonna read. I'll read my book, and then whenever I finish it, then I'll look into getting the next one. The issue is like they have the paperback versions, which were like $20, and there's just something about paperback as a novel. It just feels wrong.
Yeah.
So I got the hardback one, but it was like $30, and then each other one
hard or
is
go
$30.
home.
And like I said, there's 7 of them.
Damn.
You'll get there.
So it's like I'm gonna buy the series as I finish the book, but it's still $30 a piece.
Danny in 2 months is gonna have a bookshelf.
Well, honestly, I mean, I have manga, like rows of manga. I could try to put a bookshelf.
I see you organized your setup behind you.
No, I just turned on the lights.
Oh. Well, it's not depressing anymore.
Yeah, I was doing some light streaming, probably sometime last week, and I was like, damn, it's pretty dark in here. I was looking at the camera, I was like, I should turn on these lights a little bit more. So I just set everything up to yellow.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Oh man. I'm ready for tomorrow to be over. I'm gonna have a nice easy week and a half of no drivers, nothing, and I could just relax at work, sleep, and my family leaves for vacation tomorrow. So I have the whole house to myself for a week and a half.
Hell yeah.
So I get to wake up, walk around the house butt ass naked.
As is your God-given right.
God, I can't wait. I just really hope I remember to wear pants when I start my car.
All right then.
Speaking of cars, that's our topic.
It is.
Yeah. What
Interesting topic for today.
I mean, it's random.
All right, let's get it out of the way. How many accidents have you been in, David?
We're gonna circle back, and you guys go first.
We're gonna circle back. If it's more than I can count on my hands, I'm gonna need a second to get it over.
You can go first, and you and Duncan.
All right, Duncan. How many accidents?
What are we considering an accident?
Your car gets messed up.
You were in the car when the car collided with either a stationary or equally motion vehicle.
So either you hit something or they hit you.
Or something hit you.
So I would say 2 then.
Damn.
I was assaulted by a deer.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know if I want to count that.
No, I mean it is a car accident technically. I mean,
yeah. All right. Yeah, okay.
A collision.
That's a normal car accident. If you hit another driver, David.
On purpose.
We gotta break out the pen and notebook. It sounds like.
Yeah. You know, if we have to include deer, he needs to break out the pen and notebook.
Shit.
It's like, oh, we're including non-sentient creatures. Shit.
I got like 7 pages.
All right.
So
the deer.
I hit a deer, and then I hydroplaned and hit a tree.
What were you driving when you hit?
Okay, hold on a minute. Your car can fly?
Can yours not?
On water. Just kind of.
So it's Jesus.
It's Jesus. Jesus literally took the wheel.
Yeah, he drove Jesus. What vehicle were you in that you hydroplaned?
A Subaru Forester.
Ooh. Damn, that must have been years ago.
Why didn't you
when you first got your license?
No. I want to say it was around 2019 or 2020.
I didn't know you when you drove a Forester. I've only known you since you've had the Rev.
No, you
I've
only want to have
known
the
you
Forester.
since. No.
Yeah, the Forester was the same car that I had when we went to other Danny's place. Like, and they wrote all that crap on the back of it. Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
And that's how long it's been. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Damn, you guys are
We've
old.
known each other a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You guys are old.
How many car accidents have you been in, David?
No, you're first.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's like, I gotta keep calculating.
Okay, so it sounds like
I've been in two
Duncan
by technicality.
and Duncan didn't cause any of it.
No, I've never.
He's getting the pass. He's
I've
a
never
good
had
driver.
on-
People, things happen.
Duncan, yeah, you get a pass. Well,
I might not be a safe driver, but I am a good driver.
I'm good at driving terribly.
Danny, what about you?
Well, hold on.
Oh shit.
How many tickets?
Okay,
have y'all
is
had?
that only? Are you only including the ones that you were driving in, or that you were like a passenger in as well?
Do you want to include the ones where I was a passenger?
He's like,
That's
now
what I'm
I need a
asking.
whole
Are we
book.
including that?
Yeah, let's include that. You know
Okay,
what, Duncan? Let's circle back to you.
Let's see.
Yeah, how many have you been involved in, but wasn't in the driver's seat?
I wouldn't say it was any major ones. We got fender bendered a couple of times, like 10, 15 miles an hour type stuff. So,
Okay.
it was, ironically or not, always my mother driving when that happened.
Sounds about right.
Probably have a tendency to slam on the brakes. So,
Let's see, I have. I'm gonna drop my hand so I can count. This.
Allie, I need you to keep tally, Allie. Who's going to be in the lead? So far, we got 4 for Duncan. Danny?
well, he's taking the lead after.
I think I'm at 5.
Okay, Danny's next in line. Explain.
So my first accident happened when I was very young. We were up one morning because my grandmother used to take my mom to work in the mornings. But we had school, so we had to go to my grandmother's. So we would wake up at like 5 in the morning,
Okay.
drive with them to drop them off, and then she would take us to school. We were going through. There was some like pass through from like the left and right lanes and stuff,
Okay.
and some drunk idiot like sped through the divide and smashed in the side. That's why I have a fear of seatbelts.
Oh.
Like I don't actively put it on unless I'm required to.
Okay.
So there's that one. When I had my little S10 manual truck,
Oh.
I was coming down a mountain in the middle of a snowstorm and hydroplaned across, smacked into a tree. Yeah, destroyed the front end. Still went to work after that. Weirdest thing, I got to work, the phone was ringing. I picked it up. It was the store manager asking why I was late, not opening the store yet. And I was like, I was in a car accident. My truck is totaled. I'm still here. She's like, oh my god, I'll be there in like 10 minutes.
I'm
cool.
still here.
I'm already here. Like, but yeah. So there's that.
Damn.
Next would have been S10 to my first Jeep.
Oh.
Which it was an old vehicle. Apparently I didn't notice some of the rust issues it had on the frame.
Oh no.
And I popped. I think I either went on a sidewalk too hard or like one of the like parking like brick things, markers, whatever it is.
Okay.
And I was driving home, and I noticed that the car was like sagging a bit on one side.
Oh.
We stopped at the gas station. I was looking around, and there was like that much clearance from the wheel and the fender from where my frame snapped. And I was like, well, I gotta drive it home.
Oh my
So
god.
I drove it home. So yeah, and that was from Winchester to my place. So Duncan knows that distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Then after that, it was my I had a white '98 Blazer. I was at the place we used to work at, and I was backing out, and the vehicle next to me decided they were also going to back out with me, and we were going to go opposing directions.
Hmm.
So I'm mostly out by then, and he smacks his front against the side of my door and pulverizes the window.
Damn.
Yeah, and that happened in the parking lot. And I was like, well, this is my luck today.
Honestly, I think I remember that because you were sitting in your car like just flaming mad.
Yeah,
Like, what happened? This son of a bitch.
Yeah, I got home, and then luckily I had the next like 2 or 3 days off. So we just went to the junkyard. I picked up a whole new door for it, went home and popped it on the next day.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like the junkyards, like
it sucks out
beautiful
here.
thing to have.
They are.
Yeah.
They are beautiful, but here we don't really have it.
Literally, we had a junkyard. It's like they were like, yeah, $100, we'll go take whatever part you need off. $50, you take it off yourself. Bring it here and just show us what you got. And then also, if you found like little things you wanted, like cosmetic shit, like say like the inside shit for your thing, they were like, yeah, go ahead, take it. I don't care. No one's gonna buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, used to get parts and stuff for that. And then I think my last accident was the very same Blazer.
Oh no.
I topped the same mountain I hydroplaned on, but this was like in the middle of summer or some shit. We topped the mountain. There's a truck parked directly in the middle of the road where we couldn't see him as we crested. Hit my brakes, stopped right next to him, and then a 2018 Chevy Camaro rear-ended me.
Yo.
Dude had it for 2 weeks.
Yo.
No, you know what's fucked up? That 2018 Chevy Camaro twisted my frame on my 98 Blazer.
Yo.
And I did cosmetic damage to him.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. He was like, well, we shared our insurance and shit information and went about it. I paid $800 for that Chevy Blazer. I got $3,500 back.
Woo!
For the total, like,
did you get another car from that?
Yeah, the vehicle's totaled. Yeah, that's when I got my Mazda Tribute.
Ooh.
And then the engine blew in that like 3 months later.
It happens.
Yeah.
Shit. What about accidents you weren't at fault for?
Oh, and if I'm including like deer and shit, I've hit like 10 or so deer in my life. Like deer just kind of pop out sometimes.
Well, when you're on the backcountry roads, yeah.
Yeah. In the Jeep, I had a deer run out, not even on a back road. I was on Route 11, coming from work heading into Winchester. Deer ran out, smashed my front fender in, destroyed the fender. The deer ran off. I got out.
Yo.
I parked, got out, grabbed my fender off the ground, threw it in the bag, and was like, I'm going home. I'm not even stopping for a morning burrito. I'm going home.
Not even for a morning burrito.
Yeah, the morning routine.
No, those kind of days
stop,
you just cry.
You stop, you get yourself a drink, something to eat, because as soon as you get home, you're going to sleep. Like working night shift, that's what you do.
Oh yeah.
So I grabbed that motherfucking fender, chucked it in the back, drove home, woke up the next day, and I was like, I need to go to the junkyard again. I'm taking a fender.
They must have loved you there.
Yeah. So I had a gray Jeep Grand Cherokee, and I had green forest metallic for the fenders on it.
Oh my god.
It looked crazy.
You do what you gotta.
I did that, and then in the Mazda Tribute, like that. So my Jeep was like, I think it was a '99.
Yeah.
And my Tribute, all plastic bullshit, 06. I hit at least 5 or so deer with that. Never broke a damn thing on it.
Yeah.
I took fenders. I took them straight to the front grill.
Damn.
Like, did nothing to that vehicle, and then the engine was like, "Kill yourself."
No.
You put me through this, I'm dead.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, other than that, any accident I've been in was not the reason for the accident. All right, Dave, you've had enough time to think about it.
All right, I'm gonna start off with ones that weren't my fault. Like I wasn't.
No.
I wasn't
gonna
driving.
Start off with the teen years.
No, the elementary school years.
It's like preteen. Hold on.
Hold on, you're going ahead.
Damn.
When I was in elementary school, I was probably in about 4 bus accidents. Buses would rear end each other. Fucking, they would.
Interesting. Interesting.
Welcome to New York.
I mean, there's a reason you guys got bumper badgers.
Now going to ones that I was driving. Oh God.
Whoa! You went preteens. Now you gotta go to teens. Come on now, get the rest out there.
They knew how to drive by then.
I don't know if I had any in my teens. I mean, I crashed my bicycle. Oh, I got hit by a car.
I mean, hold up. If we're including bicycles,
what if somebody hit me on my bike? Would that count?
Okay, yeah, that counts because a vehicle hit you.
All right, so I was driving my chopper bicycle, and some
You know what?
some lady.
That makes sense. You look like someone had a chopper.
It's so funny.
Thick ass bike.
It was a cool bike, man. It was a literal chopper
Hey, I'm not saying
bicycle.
it wasn't cool.
Did you not see the
It was-
photo
it
of
was
the
the
group chat last week?
fake-ass
That's literally
bike.
what it was.
So anyway, I was riding my bike back from a job interview. I got the job, but I was riding it back, and I got hit by a car, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't work here.
You rode a chopper bike to your interview?
I worked in a daycare.
I wanted to be like,
That's
no.
so much work.
Get a mountain bike or get the fuck out of my door.
This dude just pulled up on a chopper bicycle. We can trust
Either
him around
buy a
children. We can trust
motorbike
him around
or
children.
buy a
I
bicycle.
literally pulled up like this to the freaking daycare.
Fucking feet paddling. I would have told you to leave. I was like, get the fuck out of it. You're disgraced.
I was leaving every day. I left work there, like, yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, you wish you had a bike like this.
The
Like-
kids were like that. So yeah, I got hit by a car.
I know. I wanted one.
I found that bike. It was great.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. So she was at a stop sign. I was crossing the street. She had a red light, and she floored it in a Jeep.
That sounds like New York.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta take that as a suggestion.
Oh yeah, my whole left side was bruised.
She did you a favor.
Yeah. She's like, it was a bad omen. I should have listened. I should not have worked at that daycare. So then moving up from being a teen, when I got, oh God, where do I start? We'll start with my Honda. My first couple accidents, they weren't my fault. Some guy, oh God. So I was on a road that was bendy but goes down, and I was driving. Guy was over the line, and I swerved, and there was like a fucking hill in this guy's property. So I went up it, and I'm over here going right into the middle of the road, just flying sideways into the middle of the road. That was a great one. Whatever. Hey, can't come in. Just went sideways.
Just got sideswiped.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I survive.
I got rear-ended a couple times in that. I rear-ended people in a couple times in that.
That's crazy. How did you rear end them?
I hit the brakes too late.
New York drivers, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Hit that.
Duncan, you ever rear ended someone?
No, I've never.
Me
Again, we
neither.
went over this.
I know.
I've been
I'm just
hit
saying
in the
something.
back.
West Virginia boys are. We might drive weird, but we drive straight.
Oh, I
No?
used to. I off-roaded that Jeep, that Honda. It was a Honda Accord. I off-roaded the shit out of that. It was awesome.
You mean you went off road with it? Because you weren't driving off road
Oh,
with it.
I was driving off-road with that thing. That thing went more off-road than most of the Jeeps on Long Island.
That's psychotic.
Oh god,
How many bedpan or how many oil pans you fuck up in it?
None.
What?
None. I went off-road with that thing.
Oh my god. Fucking...
There was. I feel like my life revolves around school buses. So I wasn't in the vehicle, but they crashed into my car. 2 buses in a matter of 20 minutes backed into the front of my car. I got a nice paycheck out of this, for a $100 bumper and a headlight. They backed into my car within 20 minutes, whatever. And then I think my last accident, I hit a telephone pole with that thing.
You're wondering if you could hug someone on Valentine's Day?
This was my excuse. Well, not my excuse, my fault, I will say.
This was my excuse. I mean,
my fault.
Whatever said, my fault.
I left my buddy's house about 45 minutes away at 2 in the morning because we were hanging out, whatever. And I literally got a block from his house, and I was like, ooh, I have Checkers fries on the floor still in the bag. So I went to go reach down, and next thing I knew, I was in a pole. So my dumbass put it in reverse and tried to dip, and
What do with the S10 trick? This is what I do with that S10
it did not move. It did not move.
I couldn't get out of the tree.
It did not want to go.
It turned on. It went into gear. It just wouldn't dislodge.
So there was that one. Got rid of that. I got a green Jeep. I think the only accident I was in that was I was drifting, and I ran over a stop sign.
You were drifting.
I was
drifting. Were you driving?
I was in one of my. I had a stock Cherokee, and I was drifting. And oh yeah, those things know how to move. And I ran over a. And, well, hold on. It was raining, and I was like,
okay,
I literally had somebody in.
You hydroplaned into it.
No. You'll understand. I was coming off the exit. You know, the exit 58, where you get off coming to us, Danny?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was getting, and I had somebody in the car. I'm like, watch this. I literally said, watch this. And I drifted, and I ran over the pole. And sideways, dented the shit out of my rocker. Whatever, I dipped. I wasn't staying. I fucking got out of there.
Oh, absolutely.
It was in the middle of the night. Nobody saw it. It was awesome.
You're only in an accident if you report it.
That was for that one. It was the only one. My red Jeep. I don't have to worry about an accident with that because it won't get damaged. But when I first got it, the brakes failed, and I drove into a fence.
Oh, okay.
I drove into a fence, and I drove off. I just threw it in reverse and drove off. The fence, though, was a commercial property, so I was scared.
That's fair.
I did hit a deer with that, and it scattered the deer everywhere.
At how fast were you going?
About 60, but I have that giant front bumper on it that
Yeah, no, that tracks. I've obliterated a couple of deer before.
With the red Jeep, I also hit a telephone pole.
Damn.
I put it. This was when I first got it. I put it in reverse, and I had a guy hanging on my fucking my passenger window. I'm like, get the fuck off! And he wouldn't. So I put it in fucking reverse, and I fucking
okay, go ahead.
And I fucking
unlocked a memory,
and I fucking hit a telephone pole. Whole big shabam. Yeah, and now tickets and shit. Oh god.
Before we get into tickets and stuff, real quick, you unlocked a fucked up memory.
Go for it.
So me and my old high school crew, right? And after high school, we still hung out every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
He was driving a Subaru, I believe.
Okay.
or not a Subaru, what the fuck is it? It's Chevy, big long boat, practically a truck. What am I thinking?
Avalanche? No.
Suburban.
Ooh.
Okay.
He was driving a Suburban.
Turd.
And we were fucking around, you know. We'd hung out for the day. We were winding off. I was hanging on to the side of it.
Okay.
Outside. And he full pedal to the metal, reversed it, hit the brakes, and launched me off the side of this vehicle, and I smashed his window.
I could top that.
I got up and I looked and I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, your parents are gonna fucking kill you. He's like, did you see that crazy stick that like we ran over earlier? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, that stick that came out of nowhere and smashed my fucking mirror. I was like, my man.
How do I tell you this? That was fucking me.
You think that's bad? Remember how I just told you I hit a telephone pole with the Jeep?
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 women in my trunk.
I'm not even gonna ask why.
Top that, if we're talking about crazy shit we've done on a vehicle before.
Oh yeah.
So Duncan can attest for how bad my family roads are, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Middle of winter, it's crazier and so much worse because of snow and ice and shit, right?
Okay.
So my grandfather's big idea, he used to drive a kind of a chopped down it wasn't a Suburban, but it was yeah, I want to say it was a Chevy something, but it was just a little bit smaller.
Tahoe.
It might have no.
It's a Suburban
maybe.
but smaller.
Yeah.
Tahoe.
So his idea was, okay, let's add weight to it.
Oh no.
And we'll get traction as we go up the hill. So he's like, hey, fat ass, hop on the back, grab the rack up top, and hold on for your fucking life. So me, I'm like, all right, my grandmother's not gonna put me in harm's way like that.
Oh yeah.
I hop on the back, grab this fucking thing, and he tears it up this fucking mountain. Right? He hits a bump, my feet lose traction, and I'm dangling from the back of this vehicle.
No fucking way.
Holding on to the rack up top for my fucking life.
Fucking
Again,
way.
Duncan can attest, you know, like the drop off of that.
Oh, those roads are terrible.
He is tearing through these turns. I am swinging off to the side. If I let go, I'm going down a mountain.
Path too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I am going down a mountain. Yeah. We got up to the top. I let go. I'm covered in snow, mud.
Oh no!
And the fear of God, like, we were like, did you survive? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, and it wasn't too bad. It's like, you do that, old man. You fucking do that.
Damn.
Right.
I think the only thing. God, if we're talking about sketchy stories, I used to off-road out my sunroof.
You had a sunroof?
I have a sunroof in the Jeep.
What do you mean?
I used to open the sunroof, off-road? Stand up, and off-road outside of the sunroof.
Yeah, but how fast are you going? What are you deeming?
It doesn't matter about fast. It matters about when I hit the brake.
Were you able to reach the brake?
Oh, yeah.
You're hanging out the sunroof. How are you hitting the brake?
My head was out the sunroof.
Oh, no,
so I hit the brake, and it would fucking... If I hit the brake, it would decapitate me.
I thought you were, like, driving with your foot.
No.
Like, foot on the steering wheel.
No, I got foot on the gas, and I'm just like...
Yeah, you put a brick on the gas, and you foot on the steering wheel, and over the fucking gas.
Damn.
I remember I hit the brake a couple times, and that shit hurts.
Oh, I can imagine.
Nah, similar to Danny's little story there.
Oh no.
When I used to live in Colorado, some of the roads we would take. So my father used to have a Land Cruiser, an FJ40. Yeah, some of the things we did in there, and then all the kids just being in the back on little bench seats. There was not enough space or seatbelts for all of us. Yeah, your head hits the ceiling more often than you'd expect it to.
And that explains how.
You know, when you're also just getting ragdolled around between your 5 siblings. Get your elbow out of my chest. It wasn't me. And then it's the person's ankle and the other one.
Yeah.
Somebody's foot's in somebody's mouth.
Oh my god.
That's what happens when you have a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we gotta go down the mountain and get groceries. Just coming with. All the kids said, okay. So they're like, all right, all 5 of you crawl in the back.
Damn, it's making me think of my brother's accident.
Where's unlocking core trauma? Mom marries for Danny tonight.
I mean, I feel that's more his trauma than mine, but you know those little fold-out bench seats that are in like the back of trucks and stuff.
Yeah.
I most assuredly do.
Yeah, that's what he was sitting on when he was in his car accident.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was like, we're a big family, so like the little seatbelts that come with those were not equipping to us. So luckily he wasn't wearing the seatbelt, or he would have been the dust.
I want to say something really rude, but I don't at the same time.
But yeah, so yeah, that little bench seat's part of the reason he's
They're amazing.
Predicament. Yeah, sure. No, it's worse because me and my brother used to sit opposite of each other in that back seat as the big ass people we are.
Yeah.
So, like, before the accident, it was literally us, 5'10", 200 plus pounds, both knees fucking in each other, and in between, behind 2 other large people.
Jesus Christ.
It was a miserable experience.
I can imagine.
But yeah, so.
Oh.
Alright, let's do, you want to go parking tickets now?
Don't even get me started on there.
No,
Don't even get
hold
me
on,
started.
Hold on. I've got another fun little story for you, right?
Uh-oh.
So-
Who's pregnant?
We also had a Suburban in our family
Oh.
because a lot of fucking kids.
Uh-huh.
So to celebrate her big achievement of 200,000 miles,
Whoa.
we happened to be going through, the sand dunes of Nevada. When, you leave the city and you can't see shit but sand and darkness for miles.
Yeah.
Let's just say my dad didn't tell us why he was pulling over. And keep in mind, my second eldest sister at this point in time had just recently seen Jeepers Creepers. It's black as shit. There's no other cars around. Total darkness. He doesn't even tell us why he's stopping. He tells us after he gets back in the car, like, hey, we hit 200,000 miles and all that. Takes the keys out of the car, turns the car off. He crawls under this fucking thing to get to my sister's window and just starts, like, tapping and shit like that on the windows and then just, like, pops up and goes, Jeepers Creepers! Scares the shit out of my fucking sister because all you can see is, again, just darkness and sand hills for miles. And she's freaking out because she just recently saw this freaking movie. So she's like, it's so dark, and blah, blah, blah. And my dad just pops up right at her window and scares the piss out of her.
Damn.
You know what?
Gets back in the car. He's like, hey, we hit 200,000 miles. My sister's like, fuck you, that wasn't funny.
Your dad.
That's my fucking
Your dad
car story
sounds
for that.
great.
My dad was a fucking riot. He was the life of every room he went into.
Shit.
What other car stories you got, boys?
I mean,
Or vehicles? Dave, you drove the motorcycle to work today.
Oh yeah, I did. It was such a.
It was a nice day.
It was.
Today.
It hit 70 at one point.
Did it?
Yeah,
I know it hit
nice.
60 earlier.
We hit fucking 85 over here.
Gross.
I basically
Roasting.
went off on her and I was like, this shit is just meant like childish.
Shit.
What the hell?
You watching a video there, David?
Yeah, sorry, I was on Snapchat.
Where it's like, yeah, we're totally in the podcast,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden there's just a chick talking in the background.
Oh,
This is about
I
Dude's
was getting
podcast?
tea spilled.
Ah.
Gotcha.
I've got my tea right here. Let's hear it.
No, don't spill it. It's in a sippy cup. It's not supposed to be spillable.
Is that a
You leave him in his sippy cup alone.
is that a Miles Morales Spider-Man cup?
It's also got Gwen Stacy on it, Miles, and Peter Parker.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Because there's a Latino man on there.
Yes.
All right, racist
That's
confirmed.
what bothers you.
Whoa. Oh, I'm not racist. My boyfriend is.
You
Okay.
know
What
what?
are you gonna
Yeah.
I'm
tell us
not
about him,
gay.
Dave?
I'm not gay.
He's straight as a
So
Mississippi
that's
river.
what the secret was. Dave, you're pregnant.
Listen,
It's not official until he pees on the stick.
Allie didn't know about it because it's Danny's baby.
How dare the both of you?
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Quick, David, get your flashlight.
No. Not back to this again.
I gotta grab the other light again. Fuck.
I love the fact that it was somehow a friggin' team effort this time.
And it worked. It worked. Oh, we got issues, boys.
Other car things. So my sister used to have a bright yellow Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah.
It was she said it was her
You mean
dream
the car
car.
that everyone punches the crap out of each other over?
Yes. It was diesel, which honestly, kinda
Oh
crazy.
no.
I love diesel.
No, so you know how low those things ride, right?
Oh yeah.
Would come up the same hill I would take Duncan up whenever we'd go up to my place, right?
Oh my god, that thing made it up there.
Yeah. We went through, I want to say 5 or 6 oil pans on that thing.
Whoa! What is it?
Because-
A Jetta?
Alright.
No, it was a Volkswagen Bug.
Oh.
It was
Oh,
Beetle.
Tearing the
punch
shit
buggy,
out of
yeah.
it.
Yeah, it was yeah, it came with like the normal. I don't think it was plastic. It was like fiberglass, something like that. Original like one. It fucked it up, so we bought another one. It fucked that one up. Then we bought a metal one. Fucked that one up too. We
Dude,
tried.
Dave, that hill is dog shit.
We tried doing like the putty and shit on it to like plug the hole.
That's some
Worked
ghetto
it
shit.
worked. It worked until another hole got busted in it. They replaced that one. We went through so many. Even when it had like the shield on it for like covering the oil pan and stuff like that.
How
did not
often
matter.
did this happen?
She I want to say she had it for a year or so, and like I said, we went through like 5 of them.
So like every 2 months.
Yeah, there was one time I was driving it to work when I was working over with Duncan and stuff, and half the lights weren't working on it. Did not know that when I got in the vehicle because I left during daylight, but by the time I get to work, it's dark. So I'm on the back roads. Luckily, the back roads.
I can't see shit, Captain.
Cop pulls me over. I see it happen because I see the cop pass me. I see him turn around, and then his lights come on, pulls me over, and he's like, "Do you know that half your headlights aren't working?" I was like, "No, it's my sister's car. I did not know anything." He's like, "Yeah, I thought you were a motorcycle coming over that hill." I was like, "No." He's like, gave me a warning. Didn't give me a ticket. He said, "Where are you heading?" I was like, "I'm heading to work. This is the only vehicle we have at the time. I'll take a look at it." I got out. Did the usual smack technology, make it work.
Did it
Lights
work?
came on.
Oh!
Yeah, light came on. Drove it to work, and I waited until daylight the next morning to drive home.
Is that why you stayed so late that day?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna take a shit, especially when if I'm in city limits of any kind. All I need to do is get one fucking ticket. They'll bust me for city, state, and county. Like, so I waited till daylight, drove home, and I didn't need the lights on.
Jesus Christ, dude.
The other one, I was driving sister's baby daddy's car to work because we were both working there at the time,
Okay.
and his car wouldn't get out of first gear. I was
Oh.
no.
I was driving fine, and then I got to a red light, and then it suddenly dropped. I was like, "Oh, this isn't good." And cop right behind me, I'm over revving this thing to get it to get it moving.
What?
Pulls me over. He goes, "Is something wrong with the vehicle?" And I was like, "It's a friend's car. He's let me borrow it today. I don't know what anything wrong with it." He's all right. So I called him up on the phone. I was like, "Yo, where's your insurance? Just got pulled over. Your car won't get out of first gear." And he had some weird trick everyone has with their car to get shit to work right. Had to. It basically drops into first. It was automatic, so I don't know what the fuck was wrong with that, but it drops to first. You have to pump the brake like 3 times and then swap to neutral and then back into drive, and it would pop gears normally again.
That's not right. That's not good.
Yeah. I was like, it's working. I mean, I'll just have to remember that next time he does that, but yeah, cop again just gave me a warning.
What the fuck?
And then I think the most recent pullover was I was going through like one of the old towns where I lived, and I got pulled over for dead inspection and dead tags.
Oh.
Middle of the night, so it's like I want to say like 11 p.m. at nighttime. No one's on the streets. Pulls me over. He's like, your tags are dead. And I was like, oh, I didn't. I have no idea. It's a new car. He's like, oh well. Yeah, you got your license and registration. I give him that. He's like, okay. Your inspection's also dead. I'm looking here, and it's been dead for a couple months. Because never had time to go get it done.
God damn it.
He says, all right, be careful getting home. Just try to get it taken care of. Got a warning again. Got sent on my way.
You get lucky, man.
Oh yeah, it was very nice.
Very nice.
And then the last time it happened, I got a speeding ticket and had to go to court for it.
I don't want to tell you the amount of times I've gone to court.
Maybe stop speaking.
Dude, I've only ever gone to court once and it scared the shit out of me.
I've gone so many times that people ask me for advice when they get tickets.
Oh no, Dave.
What's the worst you've done, speed wise?
Speeding wasn't my worst
getting
ticket.
Caught or not getting caught?
Speeding isn't my worst
I'm
ticket.
saying like getting caught. Like,
Haven't.
All right.
well,
What I got caught for is not what
lucky.
they put it on the ticket. Okay.
Interesting.
I was.
Wait, what?
So he was leading with you and put you within the 15. What a dick.
So I was doing a $110
Uh-huh.
in a 55.
Oh my god.
He put me down for
Damn.
doing oh god, I think it was 80.
I mean, he got
Okay,
you
well,
under triple digits, so that's,
I think
Nice.
mine, I was
it's
doing
still considered reckless, though, isn't it?
175.
'Cause it's like over 25.
Well, it's within 50. Anything over 15 is reckless.
Is it 15 now?
Not if
Yeah,
you have
at least in West Virginia. It is.
Listen, if you have a lawyer, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I had a public defender.
Dave's like, I've been here enough. I have a lawyer.
I have a
would take
lawyer.
But,
I also get in New York. Oh, big thing, Danny. Since you're driving, New York is big on texting and driving and being on the phone.
I don't
You'll,
do any of that anyway.
well, I'm just saying you'll lose your license.
Yeah, I don't do any of that anyway.
I got a lot of those.
Mm.
If you get 3 in a 18th month span, you lose your license instantly.
Yeah, did you do the point program and shit?
Oh, of course, I do it every 3. Well, I don't have to do it. I have a hookup to where I don't have to. For FBI listening, I'm joking.
Yeah, for legal reasons,
I am
have to do my
joking.
courses.
I have the course. I get it every like 2 or 3 years, whatever the hell it is.
Oh yeah.
It helps, but yeah, I have lawyers down here, upstate.
Jesus.
Well, most
no,
of my
I got-
tickets
I
were
got
upstate.
mine-
In fairness,
enough.
though, that
They
yeah.
tried. So I was up. My parents bought the property upstate, and I was driving back down here, and I didn't even get off the exit, get to the exit to get on the highway upstate. And the guy said I was doing 60 and a 30 in my Jeep. My heavily lifted, big ass tire Jeep, 60 and a 30. I'm like, sir, it can't even speed up that fast.
So it's physically not possible.
At the moment, at that time, it wasn't able to. Now it can, but
Yeah.
but he's like, oh, I clocked you doing 60. I'm like, fucking state troopers, man.
You gotta do the old. When's the last time you had your radar calibrated?
Right. You're not wrong.
Make sure your body cam's on. Oh wait, I'm gonna worry
Then
about
you
that.
take them to court.
I was
They
like,
don't show up.
No, I think you're
he
good.
gets
You can
the
turn it off.
test.
Yeah, that's fucked up, Danny. That was messed up.
Yeah,
It's
Duncan
accurate,
over here. Duncan over here. Perfect spotless record.
Whoa. I didn't say it was spotless or perfect.
He's
All right, hold
He's
on.
ran from the
What
cops.
you got going on your record? Honestly, it wouldn't put it past him.
respect.
What?
He said, "I'm not. My mom will kill me if I get one." Hit the gas.
Listen.
As
No,
as an Elon Musk has said, respect.
Whoa.
No,
Go
I've
ahead,
had a
run
couple
it.
warnings. I've had a couple warnings and stuff like that. But no, most of the stuff when I was doing stuff like I should get in trouble for, no one was there.
Oh, so
That is the luck of.
wait, hold
luck
on.
of the-
Hold on, so normal driving?
Irish.
So normal driving.
So just driving.
Dude, I'm reckless every day.
Same.
Like, once I'm on my motorcycle, I don't use stop signs. For the most part.
I'm not that level
Yeah.
of reckless, but
They gotta prove they didn't hit me, the guy on the bike.
Listen.
Some places will go faster than others. Do I happen to know the speed limit of mine? Yeah.
What's the speed limit of yours?
I think you're thinking about top speed, not speed limit.
All right, what's the top speed of
Well.
yours?
It might
95
say
in
one
fourth
to.
gear.
Well, what'd you say, Duncan?
95 in fourth gear.
That's it?
I didn't want to drop it to third gear.
He was already driving like a madman.
He's like, I'm just cruising.
Literally. I was on 81. Speed limit's already 70. I was like, I'll let it out a little bit.
I remember I went on a first date with a girl a couple years ago, and I warned her, I'm like, listen, if my driving scares you, I'm sorry. She's like, oh, it can't be that bad.
Yeah.
I'm not even like racing, and I'm cruising at 100, just naturally cruising at 100, going to this date, like going to this diner, and she's like, "Are you doing 100 right now?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I am."
Shit, you're right, dude. Sometimes it be like that. Like once you hit those like highway roads, like
You don't even feel it.
Yeah, you're just driving along. Well, I will say, so around here, like where back in like West Virginia and stuff like that, our highways are like 70 for cruising. Our like our interstate, I guess, is 70. Our highways are like 65, and then our normal
55,
like
65,
throughways
depending
are
on
like
which one you're on.
55.
Yeah, ours are 55
like-
everywhere here.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
so,
state
like our
speed
speeds
limit.
are
No one
adjustable.
follows your guys' state speed limit.
So it's
No one.
hold on. There's a difference between our speed limit and our state speed limit. It's really weird. New York is very weird. Our state speed limit is 55, but you go upstate and their speed limit is 65. Makes no sense to me.
No one follows it.
But the thing is, though, I'm more comfortable speeding down here than up there. I'll only do 70 up there, maybe 75. Down here, I'll do 90, 100. But up there, state troopers don't care. They'll kill you. Unalive you, sorry. But it's scary up there. They are not nice up there.
Oh yeah, but I was just saying like when you hit like the interstate, it's literally it's 70 for like cruising, but everybody's running 80 because you're
Oh,
on
yeah.
route or you're on 80 or you're on 81, so everyone's driving 80, and then you're in the acceleration lane, so you're pushing 85, 90.
Yep.
The cops behind you telling you to go faster because they're trying to pass.
They do that. Like, they'll pull up behind you. You're like, oh, I'm getting pulled over. So they're like, no, they just want you to go faster. You're in the way.
It's like,
They're
please
literally-
move.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you're
literally.
being slow.
Like you're going way too slow.
Yeah, how dare you
Yeah,
do
but that-
70? What the fuck's wrong
How
with
dare you do 20 over and not go
That's what we
faster?
call our golden ones, though. We
Yeah.
call those your golden ones, though, because as soon as you go over to the side a little bit and they go past you, you get back behind them. You've got a free ride. You're not.
Yeah,
getting
you
in
just
trouble
cruise
for
with
behind
them.
that cop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we get along so well.
We all got issues, guys.
Yes. Yes, we do. But it makes us funny. I mean, that's mostly the trauma, but you know.
I love how me and Danny are just.
Just
All right, Duncan, you ruined it. Okay.
how dare you?
Doug,
I'll
when
ruin
you
it
gonna
on
get a
my
better
own.
backdrop?
Yeah, really.
There's nothing wrong with my backdrop.
Come on, it can be so much better. Even
It's a
I,
black
even
curtain.
I
Y'all
decorate.
give me shit every episode.
Put it, one of these episodes just be in your garage.
And just different places in his house.
Just be in the bathroom. Like, what are you doing?
He's sitting in the toilet
Yeah.
the whole thing.
No, none of us acknowledges it at all.
Yeah.
No, Dave wouldn't help himself. His ADHD would kick in and be like, Duncan,
Oh
you're
yeah,
in the
we
room."
get to the very end and be like, "Duncan, where are you at?"
What? No, I'd be like, so, do you have pants on, or are you pooping?
Are you taking a shit, or are you getting a hemorrhoid? What's up?
And if you
Right.
are, did you do it during the podcast? We're gonna play the game of guess if Duncan's pooping.
Is he constipated or shitting himself?
Duncan's whole goal is to poop and not be known.
Yeah, poop quietly.
Aww.
No, see, I feel like that would be Dave's goal, but he would fail every time because he'd have a fart or something. He's just like, oh my god, it smells so bad.
Oh yeah, one of these episodes we have a mukbang live stream into the episode where we like pure hot shit, things that'll just give us diarrhea.
Yo, come
And then
on.
the entire episode is
How
us
about
just
we
sitting on
don't?
the toilet trying to shit quietly.
Well, we
I like my bowels, thank you very much.
all right, fine. We all have the hot chips. Those hot chips.
We each buy one of those death chips or whatever. they are.
Yeah, and make.
Yeah,
Like
like the-
taquitos.
Heroes, whatever, yeah.
what me and Danny are gonna do? We're gonna swap our chips for non-hot ones and just watch Duncan die.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah. We're
I
gonna
have
have
fingers, and I'd like to put 4 of them down.
we're gonna get a non-biased third party to each send us a chip.
Mm.
One of them will be spicy. One of the other two
Oh!
will not. And we'll have to play the episode trying to figure out who has the spicy.
But who are we gonna find that's non-biased?
See, here's the issue, though. That'll fail entirely if we're trying to hide it, because if I get it, I might not be a bitch, but my body is. As soon as I
Oh,
eat,
absolutely.
I just
As
start-
soon as
I
it
start
touches
hanging
my
like
taste
a small
buds,
bitch.
I'm dead.
You're instantly
You're
pooping
gonna be
yourself.
like, Dad, you're gonna be like, "Hi, I'm Duncan." I'm gonna, "Oh, Daddy."
Just like,
Hi.
"Hey, what's going on over there?"
So how was your week, Danny?
Yeah, it's like, Dad, turn on your camera. Snot, tears, burning red face.
Yeah.
Literally, though. No, don't touch the eyes. Don't touch the eyes.
I swear I'm good. I'm good.
I gotta be. Don't touch your junk.
Yo, what the hell is wrong with us?
See, I feel like that would be an episode that would be great for all of us in person to do, though.
Oh, absolutely. Like
That's
next
for sure
February.
in-person episode.
Next February, we have to have. There has to be some like in-person like things that we. Have
Well,
to do.
I know next February. We're gonna do some stupid stuff on the podcast, and we're gonna be drunk. So that's gonna be a
I feel like what we should do is
Get
since
drunk,
we're gonna
yes.
be doing that like one, yes, but no, I feel like since it's a 1 year special, if we want to film like a couple different episodes and we just release them
Oh.
as one mass thing, that would be pretty cool.
one episode
What
we're
are
in
you
the
talking
hot tub. One other like multiple
Are you
episodes in
saying
one
like
day.
we should film a couple episodes while we're there and then
Yes.
drop them weekly?
Yeah.
Or like have like bonus
No.
episodes?
Yeah, I'm saying like a bonus episodes. Like that's the 1 year specials. We film a bunch of episodes while y'all are down here, and then just
Okay.
release it as the 1 year special.
One episode we're
No,
in
if
a
you
hot
wanna-
tub. Next episode we're with those same wetness. We're just so Caitlyn Jenner.
we're like fake dried, like our hair is still squiggly, but like
Oh my
overlasted.
god! Oh my god! I have the perfect idea. And then we'll go from that to then we'll
Write it down. Write it down. Write it down.
we'll go from that
Write it down.
and then we'll get those pants that make you look butt ass naked. But then we'll have
We'll
it
go
like
from
blurred.
butt-ass naked to being butt ass naked.
Yeah, it'll be blurred.
It's like now we're transitioning from it looks like we have clothes to we don't have clothes on anymore. Guys.
Yo, that would be so funny. We're just blurred out the censored areas.
No, we literally have a sensor we wear while we're there.
But
So it's just a long black bar we wear around our
That's-
groin.
so see, I was thinking that, but I'm gonna get
David
one.
has one that just dangles between his legs.
I was thinking about that. Just get one for our get one for our wieners. That would be. I'm doing it. We're doing it.
It's official.
Oh my god.
We're doing it.
Duncan, order the plywood. Get some
Wood.
black paint.
Wood.
Oh yeah, we don't want it flexing around.
Yo, I'm gonna have a long wiener after this.
That's
Longer. We all have long wieners here. We are the Triple D podcast. Danny,
I mean that is.
haven't you ever seen Family Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've
Well,
seen the
certain
episode
episodes.
where Peter enlarged his wiener, right? He
Right.
tied it. He tied a rope around it and then tied it to Brian's Prius. And Brian said, "This is never gonna work." And he said, "I don't care." And he gunned it, and Peter won.
Oh, I
I've
don't
definitely
remember.
not seen that.
I'm thinking of the South Park episode where all the guys are microwaving their balls and they're wheeling them around in wheelbarrows.
Oh, I remember that. And
Yeah, right. In a
Yep.
wheelbarrow with his nutsack in it.
yo, we got issues. Yo,
Yeah,
If they
we
ever
can
had
blame
Squid Shake
Family
for our
Guy in
childhood.
South Park.
now I have a
South Park.
question. Now I have a question because this is
Yeah.
actual. Because, okay, say you're wearing underwear, right? You can't show your
Yes.
penis, right?
What do you mean?
So like, if you're
Yeah,
on the
right.
internet, you can't show your penis, right? Like on YouTube or whatever.
Well, sure you can. It's called OnlyFans.
On YouTube,
Okay.
He
But-
did specify. He did say on YouTube.
Afterwards.
but you could show your balls.
What?
There's people that show their balls on YouTube, but not their penis.
Are they goatsing?
So what I'm thinking is, we're gonna do an episode where we're basically naked with our nuts hanging out on a shelf.
Guys, I think Dave is just trying to tell us he wants to flash people.
I would love to. Let's see who.
Yeah, it sounds like this is a soft launch to nudism.
We are gonna
Right?
th- for our 1 year special, guys. Anybody that's listening to us,
It's
That's
a
out.
we will.
camera close up of our balls sitting at our
No,
desks.
no. This is way better. For our 1 year special, to anyone that's listening, this is our official announcement of we are releasing a calendar.
We at Triple D Podcast do not endorse.
We at Triple D
and all
Podcast
these-
cannot guarantee any statement stated
Hol-
at this current
Hold
moment.
on, we're gonna release a calendar. Each one of us gets 4 photos. You can do whatever you want,
Dave,
anything you
so
want.
Concerning.
I'm dressing
I
up
think he's trying to break out.
as Master Chief,
I-
holding
Honestly, yeah,
holding
do
the
it.
Master Sword with my beer belly fucking hanging out.
Yo, I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be
You
nude.
didn't really drink that much beer, though.
Yeah, well, I'm just fat, but you know, in the context of me as an adult man with a giant stomach, it looks like a beer belly.
I really want to do this. Now we're making a calendar.
Ooh,
I
there's
call
gonna be
July.
4 copies of that calendar. There's gonna be your
I'm
copy, his
concerned.
copy, my copy, and Allie's copy.
Hey, we might have at least one other person.
Okay.
At least.
I'm concerned, but I'm down.
Because
Oh, yeah,
I
I'm
know for a
down.
fact I'm going to be ordering at least 50. Because
It's like 50 from me.
No.
His Christmas
No,
gifts
no.
for everyone is just gonna be this calendar.
You two are going to have one. Allie's going to have one. And I'm going to make sure damn well everyone at Duncan's friends have one.
That's the spirit.
Because we're coming down there. I'll hand it to them. I'm meeting them.
We're gonna go to his
Damn.
work. We're gonna be like, anyone want a calendar?
Duncan is partially nude in this.
There's some slight shaftage. If you've ever been attracted to this man, here's your chance.
I know at least 4 people that would take that.
Here's what you missed out on.
At least 4
Dave
people
is
at his job. 3. Oh, there's at least 3 people at your job that would take it.
Dave is 3 of them.
Dave's taking 3 copies.
I hope you know also when we all meet up, I'm gonna be fuck with you guys when you're sleeping.
The fuck you will.
Let's just say something
You act
that's
like I sleep.
let's just say something that's next to me is gonna be in photos with you guys.
You act like I sleep.
Duncan,
You act like I don't lock doors.
I will drug you. I mean, I will give you a nice drink.
See, here's how this also works. Me and Danny, by far, have Dave on the weight category for drinking. He'll be knocked out before we
yeah.
ever have to worry about that.
Oh no, I don't sleep. I walk away.
Walk away.
So like, you guys will be drinking and probably be like, "Where's Dave?" I'll be a mile down the road.
We don't talk about how much I Irish goodbye when I'm drinking.
That's me. Wait. We're gonna call you and be like, Duncan, it's your house.
Duncan, I'm at your house.
You guys know how to get in. It's fine. I'll be back later.
Duncan took a walk down the road. Duncan, you live in a housing community. Where did you go?
He's like, I don't know. I ended up in the desert.
Dude, somehow I'll end up in another state, like 5 states over.
Why am I in Vegas?
I'm in West Virginia. I'm in Virginia now. I don't know how I got here.
Duncan, you've been gone 15 minutes. How are you in another state?
Nah. My luck, I'd be in Tennessee. That's my luck.
Yeah. So I met this nice trucker over at the Flying J.
And for your information, Dave, because I have to drive it almost every day and I've calculated it, I can be in another state in 10 minutes or less.
Yeah, by driving, you're gonna be shit-faced.
No, he lives like right on the border of Virginia.
You know, I hope you know that if you go outside at all while you're drinking, me and Danny will barricade the house.
That's fine.
He shows up, busts through a window that we didn't prioritize.
And you know what's the great part about it?
It's like there's no way he's gonna get to the second story window. That's the window he climbs through.
What's great about
How'd
that?
you get there?
We don't have to fix it. It's his house.
I'll fix
No,
it.
give
I'll charge
up.
you both for it.
you piece of shit.
I broke my own window, but it's your money. I'll pay for it with.
The cops get called on us.
You're gonna be like, David's
It's
taking
fine,
photos
it's
with
his house, it's his house.
David's taking photos of us sleeping with the dick in the picture. Duncan's going through our wallets.
And Danny's in the corner
Yeah.
drinking.
50 bucks for this
I'm
window,
passed out
10 bucks for that.
somewhere. And I wasn't even drinking. I just went to sleep
well-
somewhere.
We'll know where. We just gotta listen for the chainsaw noises.
Yeah.
You know that if you break through your window, they're gonna call the cops, and they're gonna look at 3 drunk idiots.
They're gonna look at the corpse in the corner and be like, "Is he okay?"
Duncan's just like with glass in him and everything.
Yeah, Duncan's covered in blood, talking to the
He's
cop.
bleeding out.
Right. Dude, I would be too. I'd be motherfucker like,
Yeah, he's like,
"Do
"Did you need to call an ambulance or something?" It's like, "It's my window, I broke it, it's
I'll flip
fine."
it off.
He would offer the cop a drink, and somehow he'd get the cop just
I
to get
would,
drunk with
I
us.
so would, I so would.
Is your body cam on? You
Turn,
wanna drink with
turn
me?
your body cam off. You know what? Leave it on. We want to see this tomorrow.
Yeah, this
Take
is
it,
video.
escape from the road. No, literally, it's like that one clip from the friggin' movie. Hey, Can I have a recording copy of that?
It's the cop who hooked up with that one girl in the back of his car. He's like, "Don't say that." Like, he turns off his body cam and has another guy come up because he locks himself in the back of the police car with her.
Yo, we are terrible. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, we are
almost an hour and a half.
Yeah, we're about an hour and 15 minutes. If I don't know, you guys want to wrap it up or?
Yeah. You know the rules. It's shit time.
All right,
Danny, hit this button.
we're all gonna go take a poop. Thank you for joining us at the
Probably.
Triple D podcast. I'm Dave,
I'm Duncan.
I've been Danny.
and this is the Shit Show.